This damn technology, it's getting the best of me. Seems I had my microphone muted. Hello, hello. You look so much older. It's so great to see both of you. Wow. Wow. Talk about a trip down memory lane. Well, let's see. The last time we spoke, I was running my theater company, right? Yeah. Wow. What a long time ago that was. Yes. Well, some things have changed. I got this thing now. Yeah, didn't have that last time. I a couple years back kind of had a revelation that maybe I wasn't in the right field, right? I don't want to be doing things on stage. It's so big. It's so you can only get so lifelike on in theater, right? Right. So I made the transition to cinema and a film and filmmaking. And this is where I think I want to be. This is where I think I belong. And I don't need a place. I don't need a space. I remember that was such a big thing. Like I couldn't afford venues.
We also didn't allocate enough funds for a venue.
Not that the quality of my show suffered at all because they didn't. But and yeah, with filmmaking, I mean, I could do it anywhere. That's the great thing about it. And I feel like I need to specify I still carry that mentality that I talked about in our previous interview.
If you see theater as a person, then you can quote a romance with theater. Take theater out on dates, to dinner, to the park. You can take theater to the theater.
I still carry that. I still think, just change the word theater to film. I still think you need to court film. You need to take film out on a date. You need to take film to the movies. I think you need to have a personal relationship with your work, so personal that it's even inappropriate at times. Listen, I thought what you guys were doing with your interview and your choice to interview me, I thought, are these guys making fun of me? I'll be honest, I thought that for a second, but now that you reached out to me a second time, I know you're not making fun of me. Because why would anybody do that? That's horrible. I am so glad that we're doing this on a live stream for the people to see and to listen, because if I remember correctly about the last interview, you just did it for yourselves.
If I may ask, where is this being posted? It's just for you. Just for you.
Here you are presenting it now to the public for everybody to watch, not to mention live, unedited. That is brave filmmaking, and I applaud you. I applaud you both. You are brave filmmakers. So I just want to I know there are people talking, so I just want to talk and see what they're saying. David Lynch copycat. So I don't see it. I've heard, I have immense respect for David Lynch. I don't see it. I don't get it. First of all, he's much older than me. Second, he has white hair. I have black hair. Third, he doesn't have a mustache. I do. So I just don't see it. And I think again, it's just another way for people to poke fun and to make fun of me. Oh, you dress like David Lynch. Oh, you saw one David Lynch movie and look at you now. Like, I don't think David Lynch has had any major effect or influence on my life, other than I like his movies. But that's it. There's no one you can compare him to. He's crafted his own style, and so that's what I aspire to be. I want to be my own person now. I want to do my own thing. I want to talk the way I talk and dress the way I want to dress, and I don't want to let any outside influence affect me. I'm trying to remember what we talked about in the last interview, and things that I said, and just to try to give you guys kind of a contrast of where I was versus where I am. When I started to feel the most free was when I just got out there and I just made stuff, and I stopped thinking about it, and I stopped writing scripts, and I stopped hiring real actors, and I stopped paying people because you get caught up in the money.
Theater should be about the art first, because if you're not in it 110%, if your heart's not in it, you don't deserve to get paid.
Historically, artists don't get paid. So why is it any different now? Piece of advice for upcoming filmmakers. I think something I would say is no matter what, strive to tell the truth. Because even if you fail, even if your work is not well received, at least you were honest. As long as you're happy with it, that's all that matters, right? You know, I made 8 films by now, and not one of them has received a compliment. That doesn't stop me. It's not about praise. It's not about admiration. You just make yourself, you know, and you ignore the insults, no matter how many there are across the emails and the physical letters mailed to you, and you know, ignore them all. Block them. As soon as they say something bad about your work, block them. That is what I'll say. That is my one piece of advice. Thank you again, and I'll say, let's see who's saying goodbye. I'll say goodbye to the chat. Let's see. Shave it off. Now I quite like my hair. This has been great. Goodbye.